Vector and I were struggling so much, but then Shadow dropped by. So Shadow was here too. He taught us the game and was the first to get his name on the scoreboard. Vector and I fought to beat Shadow's score. They're both very annoying. You all immediately had to compete, huh? He gave me this before he left. It's a key. Shadow told me to lock the door and not to open it for anyone. Then he left. Vector was leaving. I locked the door behind him. Saw no one else after locking the door. That's the honest truth. So when Amy came through here not too long ago, did you open the door for her? No. I think she had some sort of key too. That's right, the conductor gave her that special birthday key. Well, I have a lot of questions. What happened in the library to cause Vector to come here? Why is Shadow locking doors, and why is the rogue searching for her? I don't know, they didn't tell me, even though I asked. That cowboy accent. You're gonna have... Styx is an Irish badger with a boomerang. Okay, they're not in this game though. More information, okay. Will do, Sheriff. Come on, Craigathy. Let's head to the library. On it. This is way more exciting than microwaving chili dogs. Craigathy, coming. Hand. Arm. What's Arm doing to my hair? He fixed it up a bit. It's incredible. What? Interesting tech. Uh-oh. Should I fear him for my job title a bit? How could I tell? How well can it microwave? Are you mosey up to the next car? You got it. Cream is also not in this game. Neither is Charmy the Bee. Hang in there. All this stuff's getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need. Everyone's favorite journalist reporter, Amy Rose, is hot on the scoop. I'm heading out. You've been fabulously helpful. Already? Before you go, SBO and I wanted to give you our presents. My presents, but you were both sweet. Thank you. Victor, it seems we have more guests. Amy, there you are. Have you found any leads yet? Oh, the detective pair needs help from the birthday girl. She knows everyone's allowed to be sassy on their birthday. Or Cheese Cream's favorite chow friend. Yeah. This tip is just too juicy to ignore. I'll see you all around. Don't worry, Sonic. I'll be the one to avenge you, and quick. But how are you going to leave? The door next. Oh, you doubt the birthday girl? Birthday girl has a master key. Right. The birthday girl gets the birthday key. Of course, it's a birthday privilege. I'll solve this case before anyone else. Bye. Amy might be hasty, but she's thorough. Now, what are you two doing? Looks mighty suspicious, I say. I'm the detective, so I can't be the murderer. And I'm, I'm just here to ask if anyone's hungry. I'm just making sure things go well. Things aren't going great. Not sure if I've forgotten, but there was a murder. Not sure if you've forgotten, but there was a murder. Well, I mean, besides that. Besides murder? My social skills. Non-existent. It's me! Victor Cat or Froggy or Silver. Yes. I'm Vector, the butcher. I'm licensed to handle raw meat. And I'm SPO, the poet. Poetry. A resonant message from poet to reader meant to challenge our delicate perspectives with the rhythmic of prose. Can I hear some? Sure. Teardrops in the spring. Can you hear me sing? La 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 dee dee dee. Was that it? I have more if you like. Cherry blossoms in the spring. I'm satisfied now, thanks. At least he's rhyming, I suppose. Craigie and I are here to establish both of your alibis. Can you walk us through what happened after Amy had everyone leave the dining car? Oh, sure, it's simple. Just explain this to Amy, actually. When we were all sent off, Rogue, Blaze, Shadow, and Sonic all passed through this library car, where Amy told me SBO to stay. I promptly picked a book off the shelf and made myself comfortable. Vector got bored, so he left to see what Knuckles was up to in the saloon car. Yep. Where was Rogue? What? We happened to see her lipstick stain on a cup at the saloon. Rogue came over to the library car, seemingly looking for something. Then she went to search the saloon car. She came back shortly afterward. He heard her shout, "No way," at the brochure stand over there. But she left back to the casino car before Shadow came through and locked the door. Wonder what she found. She's obviously been through the hunt for something. After Rogue left, Shadow walked through the casino car, then entered the library car, and I locked the door behind him. More importantly, why has Shadow been locking doors? Shadow walked through the library car to the saloon car where Knuckles and I were playing games. He insisted on showing us up at Super Monkey Ball, so I got engrossed in by a rolling monkey action. I hardly noticed when Shadow left the saloon car. I guess he walked through the library car to the casino car again, locking the door behind him. Then returned to the lounge car where he was meant to be stationed. Okay. When Vector came back, we realized Knuckles locked the door to the saloon car. We were stuck in the library car. That's when the train sped up, and we were worried about the bookshelves falling on us, but we got through it all right. We sat trapped here until Amy arrived asking questions. She's the one that told us someone murdered Sonic. And yeah, that's all about what happened. What's with all these locked doors? It seems Vector and SBO couldn't have left the library or the saloon car. Thank you both for your cooperation. We're just gonna peek around, and we'll return with any questions. If you return with any meat, I'll chop it up for you. And if you like to be serenaded with a poem, I've got you covered too. Thanks, guys. There's the alibi seems solid enough, but you should look for clues. What we're looking for is any evidence that proves what they're saying is true. We need to confirm Vector's reason for leaving his post and determine if SBO was actually in the library car reading. A tall task, but we can do it. Let's get to the bottom of this, Tails. Absolutely. I want a poem. Give me a poem about trains. Locomotive in motion. I think I lost my lotion. The window shows the ocean. Oh wait, there's my lotion. Oh, what a good poem. Remember, they suck at singing. That's and they entered a band and lost when no one else competed against. They were a band that entered a competition and lost to no one. Oh, right, the train hand is the hint button. Oh! Is that what it's supposed to be? Okay. I actually really like that one. Huh. Nope. Very well. Books. So many books on the ground. I wish I had time to pick them all up. Sadly, I have no interest in picking up these books. A lot of these were knocked out when the train was speeding up, but Rogue pulled a lot of these out too, searching for something. What reckless behavior. I feel sorry for those books. The spines are creasing. They're opening too far. This kid feels empathy for everything. Oh, brochures. There are travel destination ideas here, like amusement parks, caverns, hotels, restaurants. Oh! Craigie, look at this. There's a couple maps here. This one seems to be a map of the library car. The books here are categorized by genre, which are listed here. I love a good overhead map. Let's take it. Library map added to inventory. We should take the brochure about a cave too. Look, it's there's stalactites. Nah, I'll leave it. Oh, haha, yeah, that's fair. Nobody shares my fondness for caves. Poor Cregathy. The trash can has something in it. I hate to say it, but there's nothing in here. I really thought there'd be something in here. Cregathy, are you sad there was nothing in the trash? No, no, I'm alright. No, I'm alright. By the way, Victor, charming to be Victor, Crocodile, Victor the Crocodile, and Espia the Gecko are banned. Okay, I'm sure there'll be something hidden in the next trash bin we find. You really think so? Yeah, we just gotta stay optimistic. Yeah. Yeah, okay. These trash bins hide a secret, I'm sure of it. Cregathy, you're pretty unconventional, but I do like it. What was that supposed to be a compliment? Table. Oh, let's just take a pause for and sit for a second. Are you sure? Are you comfortable? So plush. That's me in the right mood. Makes me want to take a nap personally. In fact, maybe I'll rest my eyes, but Cregathy, no, don't fall asleep. There's been a murder, remember? If I had a ring for every time a murder ruined my nap time, I'd have 2 rings. It's weird. It's not much, but it's weird that it happened twice. A globe from our village planet. I traveled around so much, but I'd love to visit some of the countries. They're a lot of fun. Honestly, plenty of wonderful people and shops. The food can't be beat either. Ah, sounds perfect for a vacation. The conductor was talking about Spagonia, if you've ever been there. I have actually. If you ever visit, be sure to stop at the university and say hi to Professor Pickle. He'll tell you everything about the area and make sure it makes one scrumptious sandwich. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks. This group knows everyone and has been everywhere, haven't they? Yes. Hang in there. A chow hangs precariously from a tree branch. The large text below reads, "Hang in there." Wow, I really needed to see this. This little chow's hanging in there, refusing to use its wings to fly to safety because he's choosing the hard way. Because choosing the hard way is often the most rewarding. It's beautiful. If Chow can stick with his principles to find strength, then I can too. There's no way that much thought was put into this poster, right? I remember stalactites are on the ceiling because C, and stalagmites are on the ground because of G. There is a green hill zone in almost every Sonic game. This is one of the few without a green hill zone. No, I'll never experience it. What am I missing? Book. It's that bright red book. Oh yuck, this reeks of evil scientist Dr. Eggman. Yep, this is Dr. Eggman's autobiography and recipe book. What kind of recipes? Who cares? I wouldn't trust any books he's written. It's weird that's even here. Maybe people just appreciate an omelet. You may not be wrong. Wow, I wish I could stop and look at all these books, but Sonic needs me. No time to rest. Alright, let's move on then. Well, I mean, a little peek on her. He scavenged through all the book titles excitedly. He's like a little kid in a candy store, or in this case, a genius on a train library. That's odd. I know some books have fallen on the floor, everything, but every book on these shelves is in alphabetical order, but this one. The Mirage Express Manual. It's the user guide manual to Express on the train we're currently on. Do you think someone found it on the ground and put it back? Maybe, but this is interesting. Let's make a note of this. He read the manual for the train. Are you kidding me? What else is there? I may be a butcher, but they confiscated my meat cleaver before getting on the train. You actually tried to bring a knife on the train? I'm a man of authenticity, Tails. Without a knife, I'm just a chef in a ketchup-stained apron, not a butcher. If you had a knife on you, we'd definitely think you were the murderer. But what if I hid the knife? You know, I'm not the biggest fan of this line of thought. Maybe a butcher, but they comes. Oh, it's just that again. Okay. Can you take your order? Oh yes, please. I'm starved. Actually, I'm off. At the moment, the murder mystery is more important. Then why would you show the menu to me? Come on, quick. Thief, why would you tease him like that? Here, I thought I could trust you. You made a fool of me. Look, Craig, you made a fool of him. Come on, Craig, Thief, smooth this over. No, I'm the fool. Yeah. I've smoothed things over, but at what cost? I'm a fool. The curtain has a click spot? Where? No, it doesn't. It's the book. Are you talking about this? Chow Cola, check out our book club, book of the month, Gone Gal. What haven't I clicked on? This is the problem with point and click adventures. Maybe they don't tell me. I don't think they're gonna tell me if I have. Fancy a poem? Start interrogation. I don't think we have enough evidence yet. Huh? What am I missing? Sorry, SPO. Sorry, told me SPO is not the leader. Here, Vector is the table and the globe. I clicked on those. This one's the Mr. Pickle. The table, they just sit down. And it's like, don't fall asleep. Can I try interrogating him? What? Nope. Nope. He's really struggling to clean up this car. To be fair, I wouldn't want to clean up this mess either. Let's just leave it alone. Let's do this thing. Yeah, probably for the best. I can't even get a hint! Yeah, Rogue pulled all these out. What am I supposed to do? Shadow supposedly walked. When Shadow left the library car, he unlocked the door on his way out. There's gotta be a reason he's doing this. Should we take note of it? Yeah, okay. So yeah, Shadow's lock is added to your inventory. I think we found... Oh my god. It's because it was unlocked. It's not that I don't trust either of you, but it wouldn't be a proper detective without examining the validity of your alibis. Greg, Thea, and I are here to confirm two things. Why Victor left to go play games with Knuckles, and if SPO really was reading in the library. Vector, well, we'll start with you. Why'd you leave the library? Oh, that's easy. I got bored. What? I wasn't entertaining him enough, it seems. Vector enjoys being social. Plus, we were instructed to mingle. I remember the arcade machine in the saloon, so I figured I'd check that out. This seems to line up with the information we gathered with Knuckles. That brings our attention to you, SPO. Rogue entered the library car and found something, then left. You said you immediately started reading, but what were you actually reading the entire time in the library car. Of course he was. Once SPO starts reading, he doesn't stop till it's done. I've seen it happen. It must have been a good read. What was the book? SPO doesn't owe you that, detective. Let the man live. What if it was embarrassing? What kind of embarrassing thing do you think I would? If he won't talk, I have a hunch on what that book might be. I can think, can you help me out? Oh, he was reading the menu. A manual? You think SPO was reading instructions? What argument could you possibly have to support this? Oh shit. It's even wider. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Oh, this is hard. I tried to jump over them. I did it! First try, first try. There are books scattered on the floor. The remaining bookshelves are in alphabetical order, all except this manual, meaning someone at the very least picked the manual up and put it back in the incorrect place. This lack of attention to detail isn't normally like you, SPO. Hey now, I won't have you make my pal like this. Calm down, Vector. I know he mean well, but I can handle myself. Apologies, SPO. A butcher and a poet. Friendship can form anywhere. That is indeed the book I was reading, the Mirage Express manual. Trains are cool. In that case, we'd like to ask you a few questions about the manual. Crickety, if you don't mind. Could you ask SPO some questions about the manual? Just flip to a page and ask away. Oh, I see. Quiz SPO to prove you read it. Which page should I quiz him on? 362. Okay, what efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist keeping the train spotless? Robotic arms. During the events, they can perform a variety of tasks and are responsible for cleaning up trash messes afterwards. I remember the conductor saying the train can clean itself, though I have a feeling the train company didn't want to hire any janitors. The robotic arms could also detect weapons, explosives being brought onto the train, ensuring passenger safety. It seems like SPO aced that question. Crazy. Hit him with another one. Okay, let's do 89. What's the Mirage Express's cancellation policy? No refunds, and you will be charged a no-show fee. This does not apply if you are over the age of 65. Gee, the person who made this rule must have been over 65. Nice one, Cragothy. Let's see if SPO can go 3 for 3. Gotcha. Which page should I pick last? 402. What was implemented on support to support the conductor duties and ease the general train obligations? An intelligent data process system. It works in tandem with the conductor to ensure smooth travel. I remember this. The train has an autopilot, but it can access its full suite capabilities without the conductor's presence. Now, did I pass your little test? Yes, totally. You were able to retain all of the information. I don't want to ask more questions about trains. I don't know if I would be bragging about that. You've clearly read the manual. Those are answers far too specific to be guesses. And both of you have the nerve to question my buddy like that. We don't want to be supporting folks. We We don't want to be supported. What? Don't we want... Oh. I can't read. You have to admit, though, reading the entire time a murder occurred does sound a little bit suspicious, even if true. But he answered all the questions so calmly. That's very impressive. No, I understand everyone's cautious attitudes. Vector was the only one to see me read, after all. My alibi is hard to substantiate despite being the truth. Well, you definitely read through the manual, so I suppose we can call... SPO, is that true? Vector was the only one seeing you read? Yes, that's correct, Zadpon. Figure I believe that can be true. We have evidence to back it up. Craigathy? He always puts me on the spot. Okay, Craigathy, think. Oh. Shadow's lock. Please, pray tell. What does this have to do with me? We're up, Craigathy. Let's get an argument together. I feel... Oh. You didn't see that. You didn't see that. You didn't see that. You didn't see that. Fuck. Thank God I got enough. I hope I only have to go through each car once. Shadow walked through the library car. Being his high score, Crocs are natural gamers. SBO, he saw Shadow enter the library car, but he's mentioned nothing that Shadow's return. He only mentions that Vector came back. When Shadow left Knuckles and Vector in the saloon car, SBO was fully seated reading his book. For a while at this point, we know Shadow had to walk back through the library car. He left the saloon car, so there's obviously no way Shadow and SBO didn't notice one another when Shadow's return trip. I mean, it was a simple slip-up. I was just fully immersed in the book. I didn't notice Shadow. You're telling me the sound of doors opening and locking wouldn't have caused you to look up? Well, you see, I can sense SPO's desperation here, defending the argument that he was reading the entire time is easy. So if you didn't see Shadow returning from the saloon car to lock up all the doors, then at that moment were you really in the library car at all? But how would SPO leave? Shadow locked all the doors and no one saw SPO in the saloon car. It's a mystery, my dear. That one that I would love SPO to solve. You gotta believe me, that cool demeanor is vanishing. I was so involved in the book, I didn't notice Shadow passed back through the library car, honest. When Vector returned, he even had to tap me on the shoulder to get my attention. Yeah, I think I remember doing that. I must avenge my friend's death, so I ask you again, SPO, if you weren't there for Shadow to see you reading, then how did you leave the library car? I didn't. Why does this seem right to me? Tails definitely feels like he's on to something, but I don't see it. Was SPO please sitting in the car, or did he just vanish and not notice? What should I do? Now to make sure I guess, King. Tails? We have a piece of evidence that can answer all of our problems. Alright, my fellow, so see it laid on me. What piece of evidence can you show? This one. Alright, let's get my thoughts in order. No, I chose SBO. Fuck. just make it to the end. The library map. Oh, I see. See the exits? They're right across from one another, a straight path. If Shadow walks down this path straight, there's a way SBO and Shadow couldn't have seen each other. Looks like you have to point out where exactly you mean. Where could SBO have not seen him? Interesting. That's where I was sitting reading my book. I can second this. When we returned from the saloon car, SBO was in the same spot. That confirms it. You see, Shadow and SBO couldn't have seen one another from this spot because a bookcase is in the way. There's no way Shadow could have seen SBO or vice versa. Makes a lot of sense why you never mentioned that Shadow's return. There's just no way you would have seen him. I apologize for losing my cool back there, but it felt like I was grasping despite. You can read. I'm glad you all believe me now. Your alibi isn't the most airtight, but I have no further points. Thank you both for answering all our questions. We did it. A pair of alibis validated. Okay. Too many locked doors to worry about, but I'm glad everything straightened itself out in the end. Well, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna crash here for a bit. These chairs are so comfy. Likewise, I could use a breather. Sadly, our work isn't done. I have plenty of questions for Rogue and especially Shadow. Oh, it seems the door to the next car is open. Amy must have kept it open. She passed through earlier. Then that's our cue to leave. See you later, Vector and SBO. Give him heck, and if you need any meat chopped up, say the word. I'll keep my poetry sharp for both of you. A murderer's on the loose, while the doors keep getting locked. Tick tock. Oh, tick tick tock goes the clock, while our heroes are in the caboose. At this point, I'm feeling pretty confident that our detective's abilities were really doing this. Come on, Crickethy, let's see what's next. Coming. Are you sure you don't want to stay around and look at all the good books a little longer? The mystery calls. Okay, the investigation continues. All this stuff's getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need. Rogue, there you are. We have a lot to say to you. We visited every train car, and so far everyone said they've seen you wandering about. It's high time you told us why. My, talk about a warm welcome. Quick to the point, aren't you, my darling? And I see you brought a microwave master with you. Please don't let that be my legacy. Tails is right. Folks have brought you up a lot. Care to explain? Tell them, Rogue. We're gonna need the help. Blaze? Alright, I've been hunting for a treasure rumored to be stored here on the train. Treasure? They certainly didn't tell me about treasure in the interview. Since I'm part of business tycoon and part purveyor of fine collectibles, I knew I had to find it. You haven't... Wait, what? You haven't been streaming for an hour. I've been streaming for almost 2. We're at an hour 50. What do you mean? There's a chow on the train, is there? Oh yeah, there is. Since I'm part business tycoon, I knew I had to find it. Tell him what it is, Rogue. Alright, well, it's a Fabergé chow egg. Wow, that does sound extravagant. But please don't tell me you accepted Amy's birthday invite only to find that egg. A woman could have multiple goals. I gave Amy her birthday present already, so everything's well taken care of. She wrote to me in it to the hunt immediately. I stayed here while she searched the train cars for clues. I deducted that the Fabergé egg is here. It's in this train car, locked in a safe. Wait, so the treasure is real? That it's actually here? And what did you manage to find, Rook? Oh, well, why don't both of you take a look? I found the train's blueprints in the car's library, with the safe code written on it. The score of a lifetime. The train's blueprints? Please, Rogue, let us see that. Finders keepers, sweetheart. There's a problem. We need your assistance. What kind of problem? The elevator behind the security guard leads to the room holding the Fabergé egg. We're not getting anywhere without the guard's access card. We need a plan to get that card to use the elevator. And our chance of success grows with everyone's help. So you want us to help steal the Fabergé chow egg. Blaze, you don't have a problem. Don't you have a problem with doing this? I see no issue here. It sounds like a fine business venture. Her lore card must be influencing her decisions here. Either that or breaking the rules must be refreshing for a princess. Cregathy, do you have an opinion on this? It's 5-finger discount. Well, I suppose if both Blaze and Cregathy are in. Okay, let's get the Fabergé chow egg. That's the ticket. Happy to have you both on the team. Now we must plan. Oh my god. Something tells me I might need to make a part 2 of this. I'll tell you what, I'll stream to for another 30 minutes. And then I'll stream again next week. I'll stream this again next week. I think that sounds fine. You know? Cause I don't know. I didn't know what I was getting myself into, to be fair. Again, this is the first time I've ever played a Sonic game. Oh boy, what have we gotten ourselves into? Access to the Fabergé chow egg room is locked behind an elevator door. The security guard has the access card. Do we distract the guard? Distract them. Perfect. We use all our charming. We're all charming enough for that to work. That was actually a really nice thing to say. Cregathy, is everything okay? You never seen you smile like that. Seems they don't know how to take a compliment. If I'm going to be in a casino, my poker face needs to work. Okay, who's distracting the security guard? Rogue. Of course, I'll distract them. Who could resist my feminine charms? I'm not sure how effective your charms will be on a chow. Plus, your flight might prove useful. I'm sure you being the distraction makes sense. Oh well, fair enough. Let me think it over. Okay, who's distracting security guard? Tails? Sure, I could be distraction. I don't like the way he said that, Vito. I'm with Blaze. His delivery was shaky. No. Really, I could do it. Sorry, buddy, but I think you'll be better off elsewhere. In that case, who should we choose? Well, I guess it's gonna be Blaze. I think you could distract the guard, Blaze. In my life, I never let a single person down. I won't falter. Great, her voice was so stoic. I have chills. Well, I trust her. Moving on. Oh. The stream froze image-wise? I think that's your internet, Rose. That's on your end. Because on my mod view, it's still perfectly fine. So, yeah, I think you just need to refresh your page. Anyways, what's a distraction? Push a button. Pretend the claw machine is stuck. Who puts a claw machine in a casino? This works great. Let's continue the plan. You loaded? Good. With the guard distracted, Rogue, how will you get the access card? Pick their pocket. I'll snatch the access key, no problem. That Chow in uniform won't notice a thing. Excellent, we can count on you, Rogue. Try not to take anything else from them if you can help it. No promises! With that card obtained. Is Rogue canonically a kleptomaniac? Does she just steal everything she can for no reason? Pregathy, what's your plan? Say there's a drink without a coaster. Absolutely vile. I can't think of nothing worse. Despicable. I would never allow such a thing in my kingdom. The card will go running immediately, I'm sure of it. She literally steals things because they are valuable. She doesn't steal them or steal for people. She just likes to have it. So she is a kleptomaniac. She's just a kleptomaniac. She just does it. Great, and with the guard distracted, we'll all head to the elevator. And just like that, we'll all make it in the elevator. Inside we sing victory a cappella. No, that's a proper victory. Oh no. A security measure we didn't account for. What do we do about the mechanical arms attacking from the ceiling? High five them. The end of those arms are claws. I'm not touching them. My high fives aren't given away willy-nilly. They'd be cherished. I don't think my hands could survive a high five from them. Let's rethink this. They're all humored my suggestion. How oddly polite of them. What do we do about the mechanical arms attacking from the ceiling? Have tails to save them. I should be able to disengage them. I just need some time. Well, that leads us nicely to our next question. Oh no, Tails is taking a while, and the arms are tightening their grip. Imagine crying face and pretend there's nothing wrong. Tails managed to do it. Darlings, I'm happy to say this is the perfect plan. Everyone is ready. Time to execute. I'm ready. Let's begin. Alright, let's see what's up that elevator. Let me just check on them quickly. Okay, we're good. I meant to do the reward request from earlier. Okay, we're good. Well, I meant say that I've done it. Okay. Anyways, I knew the plan would go off without a hitch. We couldn't have made it this far without you both. You may have my gratitude. Our planning beforehand was very thorough, I must admit, and it was executed to perfection. Enough chatter.